Hi everyone, how are y'all doing? Hopefully it's gonna let me go live here. If y'all are seeing the little red live, that means I'm live. But I don't see a little time ticker. So if anybody could please write a comment, let me know if you're here, if you can see me live. Please let me know, because I don't know what's going on. I've got a couple of I have one Facebook account I've been gaming for that I use when I go into Facebook jail on my regular account. And so I was live on my other account and it just like cut me off mid and made me reset my password, which I did. And then when I tried to go live, it said, no, you can't go live right now. And so I disagreed with their decision. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to tag, let's see. And, let's see here. Okay, I tagged a few of y'all. Please let me know if y'all can see me. I'm just gonna go ahead and start, and hopefully y'all will be able to see this video. What I did was okay, so I do see the timer counting. Okay, so what I did was I washed my face with, and I double cleanse at night when I'm taking my makeup off, but during the day, I will just use I use my body wash. I use Dove Sensitive Skin. And so when I was in the shower earlier, I washed my face with that. And then I use the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. And I put that on and I let it sit for about 10 minutes before I came out, to put my makeup on. Now I'm all discombobulated, everybody, because of what's going on. And then after that, I took some of the e.l.f. poreless putty primer. And all I do is with this is I have a little paintbrush here. And so I just use the end of it, y'all can see, and I just open this up and just scoop out, y'all can see where, well, let's see. Y'all can kind of see where I've scooped out little pieces and had it and do like a pea size amount. Well, I see somebody's watching, so hey, I guess it's working right now. And I do a pea size amount, and I start on my nose because that's where my pores are the largest, and then just kind of go this way and then just work it around. Y'all please excuse my sniffling. I've had a cold last week when we had a really bad storm, and my husband went to the store. I was locked out of the house because I'd been in the pool and in the really bad thunderstorm, so I still have a little bit of a cold. So y'all please excuse my sniffling. I blew my nose and everything before I went live, hoping that it would not affect anything. But anyway, so I'm going to recreate a Bailey look. Hopefully it's not going to come out all bad. It's from the Toy Box Killers. And I'll show y'all everything that I'm using. And I'm just going to take a sip really quick. Now, what I'm going to do for my face, for my foundation and everything is, and let me move my remote. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, that just has me all discombobulated where it cut me off. Hey, Sabrina. Yay. Hey. I figured out a way to come live. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. So this right here is, and if y'all have seen my lives before, this is, and excuse the dirtiness, this is just one of my extra palettes. And these right here, hi Josephine, how are y'all? How are you doing? This is my main highlight, my brightening. This is my contour, and that is my bronzer. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these colors on my face, and y'all will see how I blend it. There's several different ways. This is Seint makeup, by the way. It is a MLM, just to let everybody know. I know some people don't like MLMs, but I don't promote it. I'm just letting everybody know what I'm using, just in case y'all do like what you see. But this is the only part of it, besides one eyeshadow. Anyway, so I'm rambling. What I'm going to do is called a Cheetah Hack, and y'all will see the reason why it's called the Cheetah Hack is because I'm going to put little dots on my face where the color is going to go, and then it's going to blend, so you have one layer of color on your face instead of layering a whole bunch of different products on there. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to start with is my contour, and that is this one right here, which is called Indigo. And I am going to just go in with my fingers, and I just kind of rub my fingers into it, and then I rub my fingers together to warm it up because it is a cream-based makeup. And then I am going to put, and this is going to trip y'all out. Hi Connie, how are you doing, hon? I am just going to put little spots, and this is why it's called the Cheetah Hack, where the contour goes. And then I'm going to use this finger and go right there. Now for my nose, I'm going to do the little lines. Hi Heather, how are you doing, sweetheart? I do, and I'm not afraid to admit it, I suck at contouring my nose. Even though I've taken classes, I have my certificates and everything, I suck. Did I prep my skin? Yes, I did. I washed my face with my body wash, which is the Dove Sensitive Skin Wash. And then what I did was I used the e.l.f. Hydration Daily Moisturizer. Put that on about 10 minutes before I started my video to let that, you know, sit and get in my skin really good. And then after that, I got the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer right here, and I took a pea-sized amount and started on my nose. That's where my pores are the largest. Then went to my cheek area and went over and did that. So that's how I prep my skin. And then I am going to, oh, you came to learn, Connie. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better, Heather. That's so wonderful. I'm actually feeling really good today, y'all. I'm feeling really good. And then I'm just going to take little dots and put them right here because, you know, get that jawline contoured and try and go. I know, y'all, this is going to look crazy. Trust the process. Trust the process, everybody. I'm telling you. So that is my contour, and that color is Indigo. I haven't been able to lay out, and it sucks because of the rain. It's been so bad here. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my Brightening Highlight, which is going to be this. And this is kind of like, let me see. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't, this right here, and it is called Sunlit. And so what I'm going to do with that is just go in with my fingers again and rub them together. And then I'm just going to put a couple of dots here. And then I'm going to put one here, one here, one here, one here. And then let me try and cut my light down a little bit. Maybe that'll, okay. I still have some sunlight coming through my window. I moved my workstation so I don't have like all the natural light. I used to have my work area set up right in front of my window, and I moved it back so I could have a background. And so yeah, my lighting goes kind of funky. Anyways, and then normally I would put it like right here, but that is where my Medusa piercing is. So obviously I'm not going to put any makeup over that. I'm going to put a little bit right here on my chin. And then I'm going to take just a tad bit more. And then I'm just going to come down my nose. And like I said, y'all, like, I'm horrible at contouring my nose. Like, I'm awful at it. And my mom always made fun of my nose when I was growing up. May she rest in peace. I loved her to death, but she always said that I got my dad's nose. My mother was Cherokee Indian, so of course she had that, you know, thinner nose. And so yeah, she always said I got my dad's nose, and she hated it. So anyways, the next thing that I'm gonna do is okay. You're welcome, Josephine. Oh, hi, Trish. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, yes. Trust the process. Hi, Deborah Lynn. You're new to watching. Hi. Hi, Serenity. Oh, I'm so glad to have everybody here. Hi, Chris. Is it Christine or Kristen? Oh, you have your mom's nose. See, I have my dad's, and my mom wanted me to have her nose. So, yes. So now, y'all, the next thing that I'm going to do is, this is my main highlight, and this would be like your foundation. And I am just going to take that same deal. I'm taking my middle finger, Christine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to mispronounce anybody's name. And then, like I said, it's right here, my middle finger. I rub it in between to warm it up. And then I'm just going to put it wherever I have not placed any of the regular foundation. So like down here, here, and then, but y'all see why, in case you're tuning in, y'all can kind of see why it's called the Cheetah Hack, because I'm literally putting little dots all over my face like a cheetah. And right here, and hopefully it's not, I'm blind as a bat, so if y'all have seen my videos, y'all know I'm very, very, very blind. Now, oh, hi, Marlene. Okay, sweetheart, you are fine, sweetie. I hope everything is going well with you. Yes, that is very correct, Josephine. When you're warming it up, it allows, and you let it sit, it will allow it to blend better. Because when you're using the creams, it, you know, with the cream makeup, and I was very iffy. I've only been using this for, next month will be a year that I've been using it. And I was very iffy about creams, because way back in the day, like in middle school and high school, when CoverGirl had like that cream makeup that came in the compact, I know some of y'all will know what I'm talking about. It did not look good. Oh, hey, Marlene, it's okay, sweetie. I had some issues earlier. I'm telling you, it was a hot mess. But y'all know what I'm talking about with the old cream makeup. So, now what I'm going to do is, and I guess, you know, back then we didn't really know how to use it properly. And I might have to cut my light on really quick so I can see. Sorry. But I've got my light turned all the way down. So this right here, and I love these brushes. These are Seint brushes. And they will, they're double-ended. And these are by far my favorites. And like I said, you know, I don't come on here to promote anything. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm using and why I like them. This is the Buff brush, and it is for like more fuller coverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smaller end, and I'm just going to kind of go like this. And I'm going upwards because I want it to lift. And then I'm just going like this. And the good thing about like this is you can always add, but you can't take away. So that's the one good thing, is you can add, but you cannot take away. And then I'm just gonna take this upwards, and I'm gonna fix where I put a little bit too much contour down here. I tend to have that issue on me. When I'm doing somebody else, no problem at all. But for me, I'm a lefty, so it just kind of like, I don't know, it gets discombobulated. And just kind of going upwards like this. And like I said, I will fix all of the craziness. And then for my neck, make sure you get your neck. You don't want to go out with, you know, spots or a line right here where your contour is at. Even though I know some girls that have done that before. They forget to contour their necks, and then they're like, uh-oh, and then they get out in public. And this is a very natural makeup. It's not, you know, it's buildable, but it's, you know, it's very natural for those of y'all. And y'all can see, like, I've blended all of that contour and my brush is still clean. And then I'm just going to kind of squeeze it and just kind of tap it in. And like, yeah, technically, you know, y'all, I'm a professional makeup artist. Like I said, I did take the classes and everything, but there's still stuff that I have to work on. I'm, you know, not ashamed to, you know, admit it. Oh, it keeps kicking you out, Trish. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm just gonna, and I have mature skin, so back again, hey! I have mature skin, so for mature skin, like with your under eye area, you don't want to do, I know like a lot of the influencers and stuff like that, they will do kind of like that pie shape underneath your eyes. But for me, having mature skin, I don't want to do that because that's going to cause a lot of cakiness. And so what I do is I just kind of take one corner and I'm tapping it or stipling it into my skin. And then I'm going to get the outer corner as well. And fortunately, I don't have a whole lot of dark circles underneath my eyes right now, and this light's killing me again. So let me cut it off. Okay, I know y'all probably think I'm crazy right now. I might be crazy. I might just be a little bit crazy today. And I am now just blending in that brightening highlight, and then I'm gonna do my main last. And so I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I can't really see. And now I'm gonna take the main and stipple that in. But y'all can see how it looked all crazy to begin with, and I'm gonna hit like all these spots, and I'm gonna put some bronzer on as well, because it looks like I might be in between shades, because I lay out every chance that I get. And even though I haven't been able to lay out for a week, it looks like I might be in between a couple of shades. But I didn't want to put something on and it looked like an Oompa Loompa. So, and all right, y'all. Boy, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight. Okay. And I'm just moving this into the skin some more. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the my main highlight. I promise once I get to my eyes, I'm not gonna be so having issues. I know y'all probably like, she's nutso today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and I'm gonna use my brush this time for my main, and I'm just dabbing it in there. And I want a little bit more coverage. And then I'm gonna flip it over to the larger end and just staple that in. And with the Cheetah Hack that I did with the spots, it keeps you from using a whole lot of product. Because with when you use creams, it can be, people tend to use too much with the cream product. And so that's why I said you can always add more, but you can't take away without jacking up your whole face and look. So that's why I, wanted to show y'all the Cheetah Hack, because the last live I did a tribal hack or war paint hack. And then the first one that I did, I used a brush and showed how to do it that way. And so I wanted to show the Cheetah Hack to show a different way to apply it. So now that I've got this, and then I'm gonna add some bronzer. And what I'm gonna do, Facebook is being weird. What else is new? LOL. Does it keep freezing? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Marlene. Y'all, I appreciate it. I tell you what, thank you. Oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that so much. And I've been doing lives for a while. I have a YouTube channel. I upload videos, and I still get like super nervous. I don't know if anybody else does, but I will get nervous and start rambling, and then I'm like, uh-oh. Like sometimes like my husband, and if he'll hear me, and he'll make fun of my videos and stuff like that, and I'm like, would you just hush? But he does watch them on YouTube. He'll be like, baby, let me know when you're uploading a video. So I had to tell him he's working tonight, and I was like, don't call me between this time and this time, because I'm gonna be live and you're gonna mess me up. But so now this is my bronzer, and it's this one right here. And I know it looks like super like dark in the pan, but anybody can wear it. Like during the winter time, I use that as like my primer. And I'll put that all over first, and then put my hack on top of it and blend everything. Just because anybody can use it, even though it looks super dark. And so this right here is the blush and bronzer brush, and it's a double-ended, and I'm just gonna put a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and then I'm gonna put a little bit like right above where my contour is. And I'm self-conscious, like normally, well, I've gotten better, but like I used to always use a filter on my pictures, and my husband was like, why are you always using a filter? You don't need to use a filter. You look perfect without it. But of course, that's your husband, and so you're like, oh, you're just saying that. But I've gotten much better, and since with the modeling contract and everything like that, that I was very shocked to get, especially at being 41 years old. And this right here, I'm just taking the bigger end of the blush and bronzer and just blending it just a little bit more. And when I take my pictures, y'all will get a better idea of how this looks without this crazy lighting situation that I have going on. That's another reason why I typically go live during the day. because my lighting, I don't have to use my mirror light. It's a Reiki mirror, and I love it to death, but it can be a pain in the behind, as y'all can see. So, here we go. I've got this all done, and I didn't do a whole lot of contour on my cheek area, and then I am going to add some blush later on. So I've done my hack, and I'm going to put some setting powder on my face, and this is the Laura Mercier. I love the Laura Mercier. It's a little bit pricier, but I mean, you get a big thing, and I love it. It works amazing. And I use the color Honey just because, like I said, I am darker. Even during the winter time, I have a darker skin tone to me. It's more olive, because like I said, with my mother being half Cherokee, I ended up with that darker skin tone. Sorry, I'm just like looking to get the color, well, to get the powder all where it needed to be. And so I'm just going to take, and I'm dipping, and this is just a little e.l.f. Sponge right here that I have, and I'm just going to kind of go here, and would y'all believe I'm really just going to wash this makeup off as soon as my live's over with. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I was just like, I went to my doctor earlier today, and so, oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Marlene. Yes, it is great. Doctor's calling. Okay, Heather, I hope you get good news. You have a wonderful evening, sweetheart. I'm just very self-conscious. I started getting Botox, and I'm not shy about it. Like, I get Botox every few months. And I also, and I'm gonna put some powder here. I get a little oil up on my T-zone, and then I'm gonna put some underneath my eyes. Here we go. And then right here. And then I'm going to dust that off in a little bit. Because with mature skin as well, you don't want to bake per se. Where you're just like letting that powder just sit. And some people like a matte look. Some people like the dewy look. That's the thing with this. With cream makeup is you can do, you know, well, with any makeup anyways, you can do either look. You can do matte or you can get like that dewy. So I go through phases where sometimes I want the matte, and then sometimes I want the, you know, the really fresh dewy kind of look. So now I am going to just take the large end, and I'm just going to swipe that right there. But I'm not going to mess with my under eye just so it can grab any powder. I mean, not powder, but any eyeshadow that if I have fallout. And then I'm just kind of going in circles, kind of lightly up here. Okay. And I had put on my other description, I was doing the Toy Box. I'm going to do the Toy Box Killer eye look. So, I hope it does not turn out really bad. Y'all say a prayer for me that it, it comes out okay. I'm going to prep my eyes just a little bit. And this is the ILMAKIAGE, and it is the F Flawless Multi-Use Perfecting Concealer. And this is a winter color for me. And it's, let's see, it looks like 08. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And I'm just going to put a little bit here and a little bit here. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and blend that in. and then take a fluffier brush and put some powder on there just to kind of prep my eyes for my eyeshadow. And if you're wondering why I'm not using the Seint, where's my brush that I'm looking for? If you're wondering why I'm not using my Seint concealer, it's just because I love the ILMAKIAGE. Like, I really do. It lasts so long for me that I don't worry about buying for winter and summer. Okay, so, and I'm just going to drag this color down. And I had swiped, so if anybody has commented, I will come back and reply to you. I had swiped so I could see a little bit better. And you know, the sad thing is as I've gotten older is when I've realized I need to take care of my skin. Like, I grew up, like, I'm 41. I'll be 42 next month. I grew up in a time where, you know, we laid out with baby oil and all that kind of stuff. No sunscreen, you know, just straight baby oil. And so, and it's sad to say, like, I'm still in that habit. You've heard mixed reviews on ILMAKIAGE. Girl, I misspell it too sometimes. It is all good. I know what you're talking about. So I like it. But I've seen where some people don't like it. But, you know, it's all on everybody's skin type. You know, what works for one person may not work for the next person. Same things like with your eyeshadows and stuff like that. What I love and what may show up on my skin really good may not show up on somebody else's. I know there are certain eyeshadow colors that I've tried that look really good on some people, but on me, you can't see them. Oh, is their primer good, Josephine? Because I've been wanting to try it. I am on that e.l.f. poreless, you know, putty primer. I got on that kick. Everybody was using it, so I was like, let me try it. And I do love it. And I love e.l.f. products. They're super cheap, but they're really good. And they are vegan products. I'm going to have to try that primer. I'm going to have to try the primer. And I may order, I don't know, it depends. My husband, he complains because I spend so much money on makeup and stuff like that. Like, I bought the Prince Vault, which was $270. But I got the whole vault. And so, and I don't know why. It's like there was a green color on my thing. But yeah, so I may what I might do is get the primer and get a winter shade of foundation just to have it, just because I like to switch things up. I don't want to be, you know, if there's several different products that work well for me, I like to switch it up. That's just how I am. Okay. Yes, e.l.f. Marlene is very affordable. Yes, and what got me on them is that they are vegan and cruelty-free, and I'm really big on that. Cruelty-free and all that. I mean, we rescue dogs. If y'all are, which a lot of y'all are friends with me on Facebook, y'all know we have 11 dogs. And they are rescues, except for 4, and they're siblings from 2 of our rescues where they had an accidental litter. So, so yeah, I mean, I'm all about, you know, my shampoos, my conditioners, my dry shampoo, everything is all cruelty-free. Oh, Sabrina, have you never tried ILMAKIAGE at all? Or just the primer? And then I'm just putting some of that Laura Mercier powder on my eyes just to set for this eye look. And I'm just taking, and this is an e.l.f. brush, as a matter of fact. It is a blending brush, not at all. Well, they have a thing, and you can get, you take their little quiz, you know, to get color matched, and then you get a full-size sample, and if you don't like it, then you just send it back and you're not charged. If you do like it and you keep it, then of course, you know, after the 14 days they charge you, but they give you 2 weeks to try it out. And if you don't like it, you send it back. And that's how I got hooked on it. That's why I'm thinking of doing the free trial for the winter shade and seeing how I like it. It's just because it looks like I'm on, because I know right now it looks kind of light to me between my neck and my face. I'm looking a little lighter than what I should, but that could just be me being crazy. So, okay, eyes are prepped. Now what I'm going to do is, while that's kind of sitting, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And for that, I use, first I'm going to brush this up. And let me look at my little compact. I'm just, and this is an e.l.f. brush as well. I'll try to tell y'all the names of the brushes. It's either going to be e.l.f., Seint, or Eco Tools. But this is just the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. And I'm just using that to brush up. Yes, I was a child of the 90s. So my mother, she overplucked my eyebrows. And I was a pageant kid. So, yeah, definitely got overplucked. And now, of course, the fuller brows are in. And then to fill them in, I am going to go into my Artist Compact. And actually, I don't need my Artist Compact because it's in my other one. I'm going to use this color right here for my eyes. And it is called Coal. And, well, not for my eyes, but for my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to kind of tap it. And then go up. And then, and eyebrows is another thing that I'm learning, like, how to do, y'all. Like, it's so funny. You can do stuff on other people, but when you go to do it on yourself, you're like, oh, I don't like how it looks. So, I mean, like I said, I'm always learning and looking for tips and, you know, stuff like that. And I used to not even fill my eyebrows in. And my cousin told me, she was like, fill them in. She was like, it'll make your eyeshadow pop more. But of course, this was before I started taking the classes and everything like that. And of course, your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. Oh, Connie, you're gonna try it? Yes, yes. Eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins, so mine don't look the same anyways because of car accident that I was in. Oh yes, Josephine, I remember we had this little I remember the little banter we had about the eyebrows being a struggle. I'm like, I can't get an arch to save my life. Even when I go and get them like waxed, and I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking that I'll have some kind of arch in it. Nope, no arch. And then when I'm doing my eyebrows, let's see, I find you can never learn enough. Each life I find I learn something new. Yes, exactly. That is right. You know, I mean, especially in the makeup industry, in the beauty industry, you're always learning something, you know, new and how to do things. Like, I didn't know anything about contouring or anything like that. And then I started watching Bailey last year. And you know what? I'll be the first one to admit, to begin with, I was like, oh my gosh, she puts on a lot of makeup. Like, holy cow, that's a lot that she's putting on. But then, you know, I was so used to old school ways of doing things. Like when I was growing up, we didn't contour our faces or anything like that. We just didn't do none of that. And so, oh, I know y'all hear one of my youngins. You struggle with your brows. One always comes out good and the other one, yeah. Yes, and that apparently is what's going on here. I'm thinking about getting mine. I thought about getting them like microbladed or shaded. I know a few people that do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that route, and I don't think my husband would allow me to go that route. Just because I have a bad habit of, I spend a lot on makeup, and then of course, like I said, I do the Botox, and then I got lip injections April of this year, so he's kind of had enough of me and my antics for now. I'll say that. For my little antics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the angle brush and I'm just going to try and carve out my eyebrows some more. Hi Trish, you made it back. Yay. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take, look at me, I went to blow it off. I'm going to take some of the mane and kind of go up around the eyebrow and then kind of hit it a little bit underneath. And then I'm just going to tap it with my finger. Oh, no, you're fine, Trish. You're fine. I guess Facebook's just being crazy. I got put in Facebook jail. Let's see. I got put in for, I think, 24 hours. And then the day I got out, I got put back in within probably 45 minutes. I was like, are you kidding me? And they kicked me out for 3 days and said that I couldn't post or participate in groups. Hi, Cindy. For a week. So, I mean, Facebook is just being, like, crazy. You're in Facebook jail for 30 days. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Trish, I don't mean to laugh at you. We're jail sisters. Jail sisters. I think they just randomly pick people. On my other account, I go live or what? Exactly. And see, I already had another account because I play a fashion game. And so I already had the other account. So I was like messaging Sabrina and Josephine and like, hey, it's me. I'm in jail. I can't do anything. So that's why y'all will see like Brandy Wilson or Brandy Bailey Wilson. But it's both me. And Trish, yes, I play Covet, Trish. Oh my gosh, do you play Covet? I love Covet. Oh, I'm top level. I'm waiting on 100. Like, I mean, oh, be careful. Yes, yeah, I know. They've been crazy about putting people in jail. Josephine, yes. They've been like, it's been insane. I mean, I couldn't believe, like, I've never been in Facebook jail before in my life. And then that happened. You're 9. Oh, yes, we're both 99. Anxiously waiting on 100 that I don't think is ever going to come out. I'm going to have to send you a friend request on my other account. That way we can borrow clothes from each other. Oh, my gosh. Do you spend crazy amounts of money on Covet? Because when fall season started, I put like $50 on my iTunes account. And oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you. I appreciate it. My cousin gave these to me. But I put $50 on my iTunes and my husband was like, what was that $50 for? And I was like, it's fall season for Covet. And just put my head down. I was like, fashion packs. Oh, your closet small. I have a big closet. My closet is almost 200,000. And fall just started, I think, last week. Fall started. And my closet's 200,000. Yes, yes, spend a lot. I don't spend as much as I used to, but yes, I used to spend a whole ton. I hated they took away the friend referrals. They took away that friend referral, and that just jacked things all up, because I used to spend money that way. And but my closet, I would have already hit like double trendsetter by now. Okay, so I said I'm going to do the Bailey look. So the two palettes I'm going to work out of today is, this is the Huda Beauty. This is the Ruby Obsessions. And so this is what it looks like on the inside. I love the Huda Beauty. I think they're so pretty. They're so pigmented. And then I'm also going to use this NYX Ultimate Edit, and it's the Brights. And so I'm going to use this pink color from it. And y'all excuse my nails. I know they need to be filled in. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to move those two, kind of get stuff situated over here. Okay. So I am going to take a fluffy brush, and I believe I'm going to use my Eco Tools brush. Oh, yes, the Huda Beauty is wonderful. I have the Ruby and the Sapphire, both. And I bought the Sapphire because Bailey had done, you know how she lists everything in her description box. And she had listed the Sapphires. It was for the Spreckles Mansion look, that really pretty blue. That's going to be my next one that I try and do. So this right here is, I'm going to take this color right here, and there's no name on it. Hi, Gabrielle. So I'm not sure, but it's the bottom middle color. Frozen again, probably about to be kicked out again. All right, Trish, well, try and come back. Oh, I'm doing good, Gabrielle. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much for joining. And I have hooded eyes, y'all, which is the curse of me. And I didn't even know what hooded eyes were until probably about, it was really when I got into wearing, like, really getting into makeup and stuff like that. I was a pageant child, so I mean, but I never really asked a whole lot of questions. And so, but yeah, so I have hooded eyes. And so I have to go up higher with my crease. And so what I'm doing, and what I like to do, is I learned this tip from Robert Welsh. And I take the fluffy brush, but I just kind of make little dots and just kind of stamp it. And then I go back in and blend. And the hooded eyes, I'm telling y'all what, if y'all don't have them, I mean, now that I've learned how to work with them, because I was always like, I put all this work into my eyeshadow and it never shows up. But I guess mine are like partially hooded. So I have seen, you know, some that have a hood that's a lot more than mine. So mine are more like partially hooded. And what I'm talking about is where some people have like a whole lot of lid space. Mine has, you were in the shower. Oh, Gabrielle, you are just perfect, sweetheart. You are just perfect. I appreciate you joining me in and listening to me ramble and do some makeup. I greatly appreciate it. And so mine, y'all can see where the hood kind of sits a little over where my crease is. So I have to create another crease above where it would naturally be. Oh, you love it. Oh, thank you so much. And so what I'm doing now is I've stamped it on, and then I'm just kind of using a windshield wiper motion. And I'm going back and forth, just trying to get that color blended on this eye. And I always have one eye that looks better than the other eye. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but the struggle's real with me. one eye will look much better than the other. True facts. Yes, I know. Y'all watch me end up in jail again. And I ain't even done nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong to begin with and ended up in Facebook jail. Like, I was like, are you crazy? I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, whatever. But I guess they were, I know sometimes they will look at some people's accounts or monitor different people's accounts if they see that they're posting certain stuff. And yeah, I was guilty of that. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that's going on. And I do feel, you know, bad. I'm sitting here laughing and carrying on, and there's, you know, what we have that's going on in Afghanistan, and I feel so awful. But I don't want to get into that fact, you know. I'm trying to keep it very light and playful. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm being disrespectful and I don't care about what's going on over there, because I do. I greatly care about it. My husband is ex-military. He was in the Navy and he's a police officer. So, you know, there are things that I care about. It's just, I just don't talk about it. Yep. I'm zipping my lips now. So I am now doing the windshield wiper motion with the other eye and trying to make sure that it gets as close to the other eye as I can. And it looks like I've done a pretty decent job. I'm not mad at it so far. I'm not mad at it. Now, I'm liable to get mad at it in a minute, but right now I'm not mad at it. At least my eye look, anyways. I'm not mad at it. And I'm just wiping my brush off. I keep a towel in my lap. So if y'all see me looking down, it's just because I'm wiping my brush off. And I keep brush cleaner right here, which is a Seint brush cleaner, but I love it because it disinfects your brush and it dries it immediately. So, yeah, and it smells like, I don't know, it smells like the fair. It smells so good. So the next thing that I'm going to do is go in with, and I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with this red right here. This one right here. And it looks like it might have a little bit of shimmer to it. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I've used this palette. And I'm just going to deepen that crease that I did with that kind of orangey color. And I'm just going to deepen the crease with that red. And if y'all hear my TV, it's because I'm watching the Oxygen channel. I'm watching Oxygen. I think it was like the Dateline or something's on right now. That's usually what I go to sleep to, or my guilty pleasure of 90 Day Fiance, or one of the Housewives. Which I posted, if you're friends with me, I posted a video yesterday of my husband making fun of the Housewives show, and it was so funny, and I was dying laughing. I could not stop laughing at him. Because he was like making fun of how they are, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen him. I mean, he had me rolling yesterday. And so y'all see, I'm keeping my eye open, because with the hooded eye, you want to make sure that you do keep your eye open so you can make sure that your color is actually going to be seen, because your colors will tend to disappear when you have that lovely hooded eye. So I'm trying to keep my eye open and deepen that crease at the same time. And then I will do my under eye after I get done with the top part. I always do that. Always do the top part of my eye and then the under eye. Oh, you like this color, Josephine? Oh, yes. Oh, and you love Dateline, Cindy. Yes, I love Dateline too. I usually, after I'm done watching whatever, if I'm watching something on Bravo or TLC, I will put it on Oxygen, and it's usually Snapped or Dateline. And I've been known to say, you're going to be my co-star on Snap, talking to my husband. So I deepened the crease with that reddish color right here. And then I am just going to go in and do the other eye. And this is where the struggle comes in, because like I said, I'm a lefty. And so I have to like cross my arm over to do this. So it takes a little bit of concentration. So if I stop talking for a minute, y'all, I'm really sorry. It's because I'm like trying to concentrate on this and not screwing this look up completely, because I did love this look that she did, and I really don't want to screw it up. And I do have my YouTube channel link is posted, and the face makeup that I use, that link is posted as well in the announcements. I believe that's where Sabrina posted it, or Josephine, for me. And so, and then I'm going to take this video and I'm also going to post it on my YouTube channel, just in case y'all are entertained and you want to go back, or just come back and watch me on here. Anyways. And like I said, I'm just kind of going back and forth, making sure I got to get just a little bit more of this red, and try and get it in that crease just to get it to match really good. And I know this is not going to look nowhere near as good as Bailey's, but I'm going to try. I'm trying, y'all. I'm definitely trying. Okay. So now that I've got this, and then once again, just using that like windshield wiper motion. And then this eye looks a little bit redder, so I'm going to try and blend that out just a little bit. I think I might have to put just a tad bit more. Y'all, next thing I know, my whole eye is going to be red. I didn't post it. I don't see a post for it. I think Sabrina did it, Josephine, because I had tried to do the link and... or pin it. It was pinned. That's what it was. But of course I couldn't pin anything, so I believe Sabrina pinned it for me. Okay, so now that we have this, and they look about even, I'm going to go in with this pink color over here, and it's like a pinky purple, and it's the closest thing that I have to what she used in the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do like my outer V and do the crease just a little bit more as well. So for that, I think I'm going to try and use the pencil end of this Seint brush, and then I'll use the fluffy end to blend it. So I cannot remember how these colors worked. These NYX. I cannot remember how pigmented they were. So I'm going to go in with the pencil end and see. And so that is, it's working good. I'm happy with the color payoff, that's for sure. Definitely happy with the color payoff. And I'm just gonna try and kind of wing it, smoke it just a little bit. I try to do that with my eye looks. And then I'll go in and clean it up as well. And then I'm just gonna flip this brush over, and I know right now it probably looks a little crazy to y'all. Oh, you like that color? It's, you know what? I think I paid like $2 for that palette, Sabrina. Yeah, it is good pigment. It's really good. Oh, thank you, Gabrielle. Well, thank Bailey, because it's her look I'm recreating. Except trying to do my own, you know, trying to recreate it as best as I can. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all are like the absolute best. Okay. So, got that. And then I'm going to swipe the brush just because I want to make sure that I'm not getting more pigment than I started with on this eye. So I'm just wiping that same brush off. Really pretty. Love the color on me. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. And once again, I went into that pink, and this is from the NYX Brights Edit. And like I said, I think I paid like $2 or $3 for this compact right here. Not much at all. I think I got it from Ulta, as a matter of fact. And I'm just going to do the outer. Getting this outer area done. And then go in, deepen that crease a little bit more. Now, I know her look was a little bit more red, and mine's on the more on the pink side, but you love those colors but can't wear. Oh, Cindy, who says you can't wear them, sweetheart? They bring the red out. I have lots of red under eye, but they still look great on me. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I never would in my life wore bold colors. And then watching Bailey and everything, I got into it. So, and then, like I said, I'm going to take this, I flip the brush over, and just trying to blend it a little bit. And pull that up just a little bit. And pull that side up just a little bit. And I'm about to take some concealer and clean up that edge. Because that edge is wicked right there. That's a wicked, wicked, wicked edge. So I'm just going to grab some of that concealer that I used for the brightening and kind of go up this way. And normally I will do all this off camera, but since we're doing I'm doing a whole learning experience, I'm gonna, and then I'm just gonna tap it. And that right there is how I just kind of cleaned it up. And then I'm just gonna do the other side the same way. I'm gonna wipe my brush off. And then just do a little bit and just kind of go up and clean up that line. And for everybody that has stuck with me through this whole thing, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I tell y'all what, because I know this has not been an easy. This has not been an easy life. People getting kicked out and then me having issues and everything else on the planet. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. My favorite part. The sparkle and the glitter. Oh, Connie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I love all the compliments, y'all. They make me feel, they really do. Like I said, I'm very self-conscious about my looks and everything. And so the compliments really do make me feel so good. And I appreciate it so much. So, oh, there goes one of my lovely fur children. Here comes this very pretty color right here. Oh, thank you, Marlene. This right here is called Shenandoah, and it is a glitter. And there goes some of my youngins. Hopefully they'll be quiet in just a minute. If not, y'all have to excuse. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. They all went crazy at the same time. That's what happens when you have all these, but I wouldn't trade them for the world. Okay, so the fun part, the glitter. What I'm going to do is I'm taking this Seint brush, flat brush. It's a multitasker. Hi, Chris. How are you? And what I'm doing is I'm dipping into the glitter. And y'all know it's so sad. Like I said, I'm putting all this effort into this and I'm just going to take it right off. And then I'm taking some e.l.f. mist and set spray. And I'm just going to mist the brush. And this will help the glitter stay. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Now, stop. Stop, right now. Okay, sorry. Now, hopefully they'll be quiet. They hear me talking and they know it's probably close to their bedtime. So they're like, I'm ready to go to bed. Yes, they have a bedtime. Okay, so like I said, I misted that with the e.l.f. setting spray. And what I'm going to do is just pat this on. And go a little bit up. Oh, yay, Chris. I don't know what time it is where you're at. It is, I think it's after 8 o'clock here where I am. I can't see. Oh, you love it. I love this. I love this color too. I really do. This is one of my favorites. I mean, y'all, I love sparkle. And they say that, yes, hashtag glitter. They say, oh, when you get to be a certain age, you don't need to wear shimmer. You don't need to wear glitter, blah, blah, blah. No. You're in Arizona? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Georgia, so I'm on Eastern time. So, but yeah, you know what I say? When it comes to makeup, there are no rules. We can wear whatever color we want to wear and however we want to wear it. Okay, Cindy, you go eat, sweetheart. You enjoy your dinner, hon. Thank you so much for joining in really quick. I appreciate it. So, I have got that on. And I'm going to take it a little bit in. And y'all know what? There's like hardly, I love it. Glitter, glitter away. Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I said, I want to be cremated, which I really do. I want to be cremated because I'm very claustrophobic. And so I saw a meme and it said, when I'm cremated, I better look like this or I'm gonna come back and haunt you. And it was a thing and it showed a whole bunch of pink glitter. And I showed it to my husband. I think I might have tagged him in it. And I was like, yep, this is how it's gonna be. I was like, if I don't look like glitter when I'm cremated, I'm like, we're gonna have issues. We're gonna have major issues. So I'm just gonna go in and do the other eye really quick. And like I said, for that, I am just tapping it in there. And in case anybody's curious, this color is called Shenandoah. And normally with like these kind of glitters, you have a lot of fallout. But I think I have like one speck here and then I've got like one speck over there. So there's not like a whole lot of fallout either, which is great because who wants to, you know, be covered in glitter from head to toe and look like they just walked out of a certain type of club. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you don't want to be covered in glitter from head to toe, even though I do love my glitter. I do love it. So got this, and so now I think y'all might be able to kind of see the look that I was going for. It came out a little bit more pink than the red that she did, but so far not mad, not mad. And I'm just taking the fluffy in and just blending it just a tad. And then y'all, all I have to do is, I'm not putting lashes on because like I said, this makeup's gonna come, sad, after I take pictures, the makeup is coming off. Oh, thank you so much, Josephine. And I have to do my under eyes as well. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me do my under eye and then I will, let me get that done. And then I will do my mascara. Okay, so for my under eye, I'm gonna use the gorgeous, love the colors. Oh, thank you so much, Marlene. I'm gonna use this red. There goes my heathens again. There goes my heathens. I'm taking that middle color of that red and just dragging it like halfway with the pencil end of the eyeshadow brush. And it's kind of like a pinky red. Nez, hush! And then I'm gonna do the other eye really quick. Oh, y'all have dogs too? Child, I'm telling you, they're acting up. They know it's their bedtime. They want their treats. They want their animal crackers. They're like, Mama, it's time for us to go to bed. We hear you running your mouth. You need to hurry it up. I do apologize though, y'all, because I know it's a little irritating. You have 8. Girl, I got 11. So, hey, I'm right there with you. I love it. At least you know how I feel right now. I'll tell you what, we are sisters from another mister, Miss Josephine. Yes, we are. So I've got that pinky red and I took the pencil in and went underneath. And then what I'm going to do is, and I'm starting to rush now, so it's probably not going to be as perfect as it could be. I'm going to take that pink color again from the edits, from the NYX edits, and go underneath my eye. And I'm not going all the way across just because with the hooded eye, it can make your eyes look smaller. All rescues. Girl, mine are too. 2 of my rescues had an accidental litter, and she had 8 puppies, and we kept 4. 4 have really good homes, and the other 4 we have. So trust me, the 3 that you heard, yeah, that was 3 of the 4, and I call them puppies, but they're 3 years old. And then we just rescued Smokey about 2 weeks ago, and he's 4 months old, but he's outside with one of my pits, Georgia. But we have all big dogs. Oh, you kept 2? Yeah, we kept 4. We kept 4, and I didn't even know she was in heat. She showed like no signs at all of being in heat or anything, and my husband woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and said that Pegasus and Pandora were tied. Okay, so now I've got the under eye done. Y'all can see where I drug that color underneath. So now I'm going to do my eyelashes. Do my eyelashes, throw some lipstick on, and then the look will be completed, and I will be out of y'all's hair for the night. Oh, thank you, Josephine. I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all are making me feel so wonderful. Y'all are making me feel so, so, so good. Especially I have my doctor's appointment today, so it's a good day for me. Gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much, Gabrielle. And this mascara that I'm using is e.l.f. and it's the Lash It Loud. And of course it's just in the color black. Normally I would put some lashes on, especially for doing such a super glammed up look. And I know, Marlene, you had requested that I do a glammed up look for my next live. So I hope you really enjoyed this one, sweetheart. So, and my eyelashes are pretty long anyways. Oh, thank you so much, Connie. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I really do. It means so much to me. Y'all have no idea. And then I'm just going to touch my under eyes, my bottom lashes. And then do my other eye, throw some lip gloss on, and I will be done. Now, I do prep my lips with Aquaphor. This stuff is amazing. It's so, so, so good. It keeps your lips so hydrated, and I love it. I use it religiously. I've got the lip balm. I've got the gel, and I'll put the gel on at night to keep my lips good and hydrated. And then I put sunscreen on my lips and Aquaphor when I'm outside by the pool. But yeah, just throw that little tidbit out there. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I know this is kind of looking... me trying to look into the mirror to do my mascara. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to concentrate. That's why I'm getting a little quiet. That's the last thing I want. That would be my luck. I have a big mascara blob right at the end that you're trying to fix. And then, so I've got lashes, mascara on the bottom lashes, top lashes, and then I am going to throw some, oh, thank you so much, Marlene. Oh, you are just, I hope everything is going great. I know you had a hard time last week, so I really hope that everything is going a lot more smoother. Now I need to go on the town, girl. Oh, girl, I know. Tell me about it. I need to. And guess what? I'm here at the house. And the lip gloss that I'm using is Elf. It is, I'll tell y'all the color in just a sec. And it's a plumping gloss, which I really don't, I mean, I just like the color of it, and I bought it before I got my lips done, which it did work. You can feel like that tingle that the plumping glosses give you. But I love the color. I think it's really pretty. It's, let's see. It is called Sparkling Rose. And that is the Elf plumping gloss. It's almost gone. So, y'all, I'm taking my hair down, show y'all everything. And this is the completed look for my life. For those of y'all, Sabrina, Josephine, Marlene, Trish, Chris, Connie, everybody, if I missed your name, Cindy, if I missed your name, Gabrielle, I apologize. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful, Karina, thank you. Thank you. Connie, thank you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I will be seeing y'all later. Oh, I love y'all too. Bye, y'all. Mwah.